hits. Plenty fat tapes for all y'all to grab. Sucker MCs is what you never had. It's the world ultimate. When the crew that you love is on the mix. Headphones, you set with the tones. 2 turntables and the B-boy poem. So with all that and no further ado, grab the microphone, it's on you.
S the E to the F still stands for fresh. I'm kinetically instinct to win an MC test. Through the auxiliary power infinity, I surge through the amp when the mic might enter me. Through world ultimate, definitely through the airwaves. In time to say with a knack, my nouns tower. While you lack verb power, I can see with second sight that you're equipped to bite with certain elements that's clear to the eye. With induced through my cable, they like deadly combined. Through my radius, a gaseous form, galaxy storm. I still create the rhyme with the force, and of course, hand a toy a loss. While I flip positions, enhance my lyric look. I'm in my b-boy stance, while my DJ's next to me, cutting on one knee to the world. L, how y'all feel? How y'all feel? World ultimate. World ultimate. World ultimate. World ultimate. World ultimate. World ultimate.
You're all intertwined and made so fresh. No need to test. Ease up, put on that mixtape cut. Or any break beat to make the MCs bust. Over there, he could unravel the essence of the beat. It's the universal traveler with the styles that you collect, all decoded so you can't detect. The world ultimate. Your style abiding is world ultimate. You can try to step to the kids with the ultimate skits and techniques flowing on the beat.
I'm cosmically in tune to send doom through a sucker MC when the bass might boom through generating fools freeze like when I throw these insurmountably compounding while I hand you your C's. So be aware of the critically claim to fame down in London and to Egypt. See, it's all the same. You got the universal niggas always coming with styles. The response from the crowd is to see him go wild while the beat rocks domes you twist and twirl. It's inevitably moving cause it's the world. And while my DJ's next to me spinning break beats fast, I'ma tell you it's the future but it's still the past. So keep on and don't stop. Now how that verb sound coming out my mouth, cause it's the world ultimate.
Tell me, what do that mean?
It means punks get steam. Ultimate is the world ultimate. World ultimate. World ultimate. World ultimate.
Transmitting from the satellite base, aiming at every plate of terrain that I can trace. Sending you wax and cassettes for your racks. 2 for 1 sale plus 12 on the scales. Collages of paragraphs put in a mix. If I had 2 copies, I would do this. On this 12-inch, which is world ultimate. When I'm at home, rocking crowds in the west, I peak all meters with my man Yusuf. 1-2 is what I say when I'm world televised to the masses of MCs who have revised my style with theirs, and now you sound like me. But that's what you get for being worldly. Just when you thought that you got the tech, I blew up the world to disconnect.
Hey yo, this rhyme was written in my room as the rain tickle drops upon my window, the sparks of the brain. You see them portraits of them pastors was plastered all around. I reminisced on the mystery in ways I find like profound. When wrinkled picture hit a switcher for the first time at 10 with no cares, just all the airs over stairs in the blend. Times I deal with clown and steel was the way that I vent. My main pursuit was the boost to get bent. My intent, Listerine, serpentine, shit was hot kerosene, so tambourine intervened and turned my life Velveteen on the real friend. So I packed up and hit the metro. Small towns creating small minds. I had to let go.
See, I was 74, Oakland rooted, set the crop, raising out some flower child, giving a love around the block. Friendly neighborhood kid, what I did was give and giving, falling the lessons of laughing and loving and living in the A. Displayed the child, carefully made in a special way. Reminiscence of the days of recess. I broke dance to beat fresh, the beat the best. At least that's my thesis. With minority flows, talent shows, and jazz bands. A three-sport man, crazy boys, and skate jams. And all the girls that I taxed and played were lacking the shade. The simple fact of passing the grade, it was cool runnings. Funny I could say that now, cause I passed the days and the ways life is loud. Times didn't ease, but it gets seized anymore. The older I get, things get harder to the core. And times is hard. What's up, Cash? How's the city taking you? Is the love in the air or is the pressure breaking you? Well, it's breaking me. Just recently I got laid off and I was about to quit, but my bills and I paid off. My bills ain't large enough to pay my enormous mountain of bills on top of bills. Not making enough skrills, I feel El Nino, and I don't think I'll have a coat. Many things are limited when your pocket's saying broke. Plus my roommate Brown, the partner that was way down, doesn't have the ducats. He's moving back inside the town. I'm a web slinging, swinging a life upon the string. I'm a struggling male, yo cell, you know what I mean. So tell me, my friend, how's your life treating you? Do you taking a stride, but city life beating you?
Well, my device is my slice. I took heed to advice. Everybody got a niche in this bitch, some sort of vice. Whether it be sheets or text, fat beats or bleak sex, it affects to the point where the mind frame collects and intersects to give meaning to this thing known as me Vita. From place to place, Chamonix to Alameda, then back to SF. Took a breath, then recognized nearly everyone was working at a job they despise. But take control of your lives is what I say. But anyway, Orthodox got a box around your soul to decay. You can't trust no one. You might get cut by a shogun. Minus honor in a bomb. I go for self is the slogan. We on the run like Logan. Expect to see doom like the Romans. His right to speech out on the streets. Frustration steady growing. High rent and struggle. And plus the crime is on the bubble. See the fear is thick as shady eyes ain't happy till they mug you. Most thugs will plug you. And prostitutes they want to hug you. Amphetamines turn dreams to schemes. I know because I drug used in the See, I broke it like this. The city's like chess. Each block is but a square where fatality rests. And who me? I'm just a pawn trying to travel beyond. Before the bishop and the queen recognize that I'm gone. I practice yoga like Yoda and meditate to keep my state focused towards a balanced, positive energy activates. A constant elevation, the station in which I tune. While most of them cats is racing, I'm waiting for coming bloom.
It's funny how money works. We scope for the most. Some go coast to coast and set up for burnt toast. And the silly thugs, the ill figures, pulling triggers. I'm removing myself from those bass rock niggas.
Well, man, it's all just absurd. Hard to utilize words because my lips can only speak about half of what my heart slurs. But yo, constant is the change. It's strange, but obvious. With sun is coming rain, except to just be crushed in the
keep your head up.
Here we go, think about what we're gonna do. Here we go.
Check it. Now, I'm cleaning clocks with glocks. Got the plots to put rap on lock with padlocks. Call me rap shortstop when I rock aftershocks. Knock through jocks off my block and bring mutiny to a stop with buckshots. Some C's ride while a nigga like me smoke pot. Chopper props across wood blocks for livestock. I deliver flat tops wrapped up in a pine box. Watch me cook up an ounce of rap rocks. Knot up tracks like dreadlocks. MCs sleeping with the fishes. I knock out dishes cause it really pisses me off with niggas. Hook, line, and sinkers. One of my best thinkers. He plays fools, sheep, but they get beat when we meet. cause they small feet can't feel my size 10 sneaks. I go off like time bombs when I get mics in between my palms, long like Psalms. I can't cross over like Tim Hardaway, but I can shake on the fast break for papes. I rapes a track on the blind tapes, go all the way to first base to home plates. If there's no delay in the relay,
here we go, think about what we're gonna do. Here we go, think about what we're gonna do. Here we go, think about what we're gonna do. Here we go, think about what we're gonna do. Think about what we're gonna
let a nigga ache and skate. I won't wait to hunt his ass down, not by following tracks, but tricks and fragmental bits of tape. You can never escape the future. I give you a gap is a present. Your peasant death expected from a hectic metric skips it. I've had it up to here. Root beer flavored rappers. I'm a kidnap, bareback, whack, then back slap. I twist up mic stands, making them C's break dance. One chance, leaving a slam dance with broken hands. When I grab mics and flex my glands, one glance will enhance. Niggas that shit they pants from here to France. A walking threat to all those who slept, even though that they didn't know it yet. A logo couldn't get a sneak peek at my vocals. Through bifocals, I blow up amps, hold mics but see clamps. New booty MCs call a nigga like me Daddy Gramps, giving a mic core cramps. When verbal be a best that coincides with sound effects for fat royalty checks. I chop down niggas like trees and squeeze to MCs catch permanent Z's.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
While I'm just rolling in my drop top coupe to feel, aiming my 9mm and shooting to kill. But if the bullets don't hit ya, the music will. If the bullets don't hit ya, the music will. I'm just rolling in my drop top coupe to feel, aiming my 9mm and shooting to kill. And if the bullets don't hit ya, the music will. If the bullets don't hit ya, the music will. Me Green, Jay soon be Big Bird flapping his wings, and this motherfucker's a homie T-Reed. Mark the murderer, the first brigade, West Coast Convention, motherfucking heavyweights, West Coast, West Los Angeles, motherfuckers.
Here we go, think about what we're gonna do. Here we go, think about what we're gonna do. Here we go, think about what we're gonna do.
Visualize the illustrations of her approach. Conflicting passions, personal and private pleasure, amassed over 10 years, medicine never. What I've guessed, love at best, can express my excessive obsess. I had a number of conversations to address my many attempts to capture your lifelong help, companionship for oneself. And until now, the illustration of her approach was just for me. A picture clear to see, a catch-22 I didn't see. My brain coined the concepts of our relationship, and from childhood I anticipated the measurements of this. Fantasies explore varieties, infinite, limitless love, lavish, prohibits the voice inside. Since science is measurements and life is dealing with the mind, I got to abide, and she inescapably revealed what was in me sealed. Cancerian without a shield, and that's dangerous. Real man can relate. Blushing deeply, she confessed. My presence made her blessed. The illustrations of her approach hit me like a blunt, and when she left, I choked, but it wasn't no smoke. Illustrations of her approach hit me like a blunt, and when she left, I choked, but it wasn't no smoke.
Your essence in my adolescence was much. Simplicity of touch now fades all my peers, but with years under my belt, now strong enough to shelter. Wingspan, hand and ring band. I know you never understand a man who was once a child in your eyes, but my eyes tell ya, check again, look deeper. Every time I think of how it could be, my high is blown to bits, crumbling and throwing my chips at the mirror. Nothing can eat such as mine, then you'll recline by my side. I protect you with a pride, like a man with a prize to be treasured. See, my show improvability is not show, this is personnel. While the business keeps turning, let's grow closer, sip ambrosia to the strings. While the doja makes me wish of you tonight, it seems right, it didn't pop. I told your cousin the sax was looking for you, plus the 7 to my spot. That was the move for today, but with no parlay response.
The illustrations of her approach hit me like a blunt, and when she left, I choked, but it wasn't no smoke. Illustrations of her approach hit me like a blunt, and when she left, I choked, but it wasn't no. I was wholly motivated for change. Filled with frigid bitterness, no more sadistic pain. It rained many days, reinforcing her rebellious ways. Unconsciously emotionally damaged by the psychological shopping spree of she. I managed to still be me. Menopause, nevertheless interesting. Fatal comings to unnecessary conclusions. Reawakening my degree of tolerance and clearing illusions. Why am I still bothering? The more aggression, the more depression. Now I wish I would've just kept stepping, but I learned my lesson. The illustrations of her approach hit me like a blunt. When she left, I choked, but it wasn't no illustrations of her approach. Hit me like a blunt. When she left, I choked, but it wasn't no illustrations of her approach. Hit me like a blunt. When she left, I choked, but it wasn't no smoke of her approach.
You say leave home, I say where to. You're like anywhere with you. My mind is like a map that lets me travel in it. My coordinates stay infinite. Walking through rooms, talking to folks who may or may not think they're doomed. Waiting for a decomposing corpse to be exhumed. That's kind of warped if you stay out of tune, so I stay upon the path. Translate text into new math. Rip a rhyme like composing on a staff. Line for line like horizontal or vertical on graph paper. Every time it's defined by precision streamlined. Words split like cell division and come together like a psychic vision. No formal direction needed for this strike incision. Stormtrooping like a Third Reich revision. More similes and metaphors for you practicing assimilation and rememberies. Countermine to underline. Undermine with weapon drawn. You won't intercept mine. Telepathic knockout. You're locked out offline. Beats bump out the back of the Mars Volta van. Rotterdam, Holland. Where to? Barcelona, Spain, where to? Maybe Madrid, Spain, where to? Sheffield, England, where to? Genoa, Italy, where to? Brussels, where to? Upstate, New York, where to? L.A., C.A., where to? San Francisco, where to? San Diego, where These kind of words make my lungs itch, leaving just to teach and enrich, albeit at an alternated pitch. Terminal to terminal for decompress. North, south, east, west, through different time zones. House systems, PAs on loan. Collateral damage out of my data stream. It's mind over matter next year. What does that mean? Whatever your team or scene is liking, think it up or intervene. So when I come through, those that know what I mean have it set up, so therefore all lights are green. Along with other type of stratagem yet unseen, which means that we don't have to deal with it. I work hard just to write and be specific, so near yet so far, all through you like sonar, up in the air like radar, long wave telecom bomb, traveling by Starr, plane, train, car, repetitive, subjective, transit. Now I'm up at 7:30 flying just to get there with no kickback, sleeping in the seat and I can barely eat a Tic Tac. Take my coffee black and put it in my suitcase on the rack. It's all a haze, I might not be stationary for days. LAMTS, way out there, like solar or lunar rays, way out there. You say leave home, I say where to? You're like Compton, California, I'm like there too. You're like Linwood, California, I'm over there too. Maybe Camarillo, California, I'm up there too. Or Oxnard, California, I'm up there too. Maybe I don't care anywhere, just there with you. Or Mid-City, California, maybe there too. Half Moon Bay today, no, there too. Nevada, there too. I don't care anywhere with you. I don't care where, just anywhere with you too. Weeks bump out the back from you know who, just ST, me going out too. I don't give a damn anywhere with you. I don't care, I don't really care where to. I just wanna be somewhere by you. Call me up anywhere, where with who.
Introduction, delay the purpose, no name, skeleton of the insatiable hunger for the syllable. Raw, spell the conventional, reign and revolt with each letter. A buck like a Colt, sky blast, white detonation, thunder the balance. It brushes the building. Boys and girls, they stare at the ceilings. Bricks break beats from a necklace, but beaches are filled with moss. Herc holds some joy, and joy holds some hurt, and balance is the work that you put in between. Sight is not the product, beginning of an endless possibility. Waste and not shift, deconstruct that myth and name that truth. It's sharp as a saber to do what you got to do.
How's the teeter-totter go?
Up and down.
How do you balance it out?
I keep my feet on the ground.
Gravity rules, workplace and tools, paper, mic and ink that keeps my equilibrium in sync. How's the teeter-totter go?
Up and down.
So how do you balance it out?
I keep my feet on the ground.
Gravity rules, workplace and tools, paper, mic and ink that keeps my equilibrium in sync. Now if you're wondering how come they call me Tommy Brown Thumb, well it's cause I walk around crooked, half a bubble off plumb. Rhymes keep me level throughout the years, blood, sweat and tears. If my ears are steaming, then my brain is probably burning gears. When I speak aloud, I form a cartoon cloud. All I ever wanted to do was make my family proud. So my cord is my leash that has me anchored to the playground. Beastie TV, no name, gaining momentum, waiting for the turnaround. I'm tipping the scales around 220, okay, 35. The teeter-totter balances me on the other side of notebook, pen and a mic. Should you ask me a question? I don't wanna scare you away. Could you bear with me, please? My mind is on 5-second delay. Working hard for the album, endless hours under the sun. But then I got a 3rd-degree sunburn and couldn't turn around to clean my bum. The doc handed over the results as I grew skeptical, cause the x-ray showed a hollow dome where the signal just echoed.
How's the teeter-totter go? Up and down.
How do you balance it out?
I keep my feet on the ground.
Gravity rules, workplace and tools, paper, mic and ink that keeps my equilibrium in sync. How's the teeter-totter go?
Up and down.
So how do you balance it out?
I keep my feet on the ground.
Gravity rules, workplace and tools, paper, mic and ink that keeps my equilibrium in sync.
Sometimes I need to do things on my own to feel whole. Break away from what y'all is doing and do my own. Cause some things I say and do the crew don't approve of. So I shout my name so no one else is held responsible. Few agree with all bases that I touch upon, like Dirty Out, Slow Rock, and Action Jackson. The lifestyle I lead, they lead. When I get cut, they bleed, they bleed. Branches on the family tree never hamper me. Conflict in my family never fucks with me. Feel like a referee, fair and impartial. Me with a level head ain't too far-fetched. And believe me, I stay outstretched like Willie Mack. Completely self-reliant when it comes to that. Might be off one, but still stay intact. Strength comes in ones when it comes to that. I never spit quick quips or witty one-lines. Don't respect the law, though I'm the son of one time. Kill a verse in one take, cause I'm capable. Strength comes in ones, Joe Dub runs the table. I never spit quick quips or witty one-lines. Don't respect the law, though I'm the son of one time. Kill a verse in one take, cause I'm capable. Strength comes in. Strength comes in ones, here's living proof. Workforce one by one can blow off the roof. Kamal Pyramidi, Sub-T backpackers, Rex triple threat, anti-instrumentals. Mars on the keys, that AC on his busy. Chip at AOL, Randy is the sleeper. Me, well, this song's self-explanatory. Lost in the shuffle, Rossi Nice tells the story. Who needs the right to feel right? When we all complete the circle like a pipeline. Strength in masses, no, strength in ones. Even more powerful when we click in unison. Do shows as soloists under one umbrella. One can leave the crowd in awe without the rest. High voltage, high powered, hiatus. High hopes, high posting, they still ain't paid us. But one attracts a crowd and the rest attack the crowd. What we got to show? Ones and bundles. Best believe we ain't backing out, boy, we acting loud. Capable of serving y'all undercover straight out like. I never spit quick quips or witty one-lines. Don't respect the law, though I'm the son of one time. Kill a verse in one take, cause I'm capable. Strength comes in ones, Joe Dub runs the table.
I never spit quick quips or witty one lines. Don't respect the law, though I'm a son of one time. Kill a verse in one take, cause I'm capable. Strength comes in. Right on.
Ass rhyme I can make. First I started flipping and doubling on the beats. Then I started thinking about how hard I can tweak. I can't speak, I'm not rapping, dude, you tripping, so I peek right over the brick wall for a style to see. I'm shaking and breaking and making and taking and all that shit is weak. I just wanna kick the funky rhymes in the streets. Now if you understands me, then claps to the beat. Even though a metamorphical dorsal style might leak. It's hard being regular, far from a freak, but you gotta admit your bit because you are what you eat. So enough of that weasel swine, you just so talented I'm from a small talk, I'll put your sucker's ass in and come for sucker ass for my rhyme. I'll blast with my nine. So dime to the nickel to the dime. No matter who you are, how you're a star. You can chicken out like king, got turkey tartar. Oh, give me the mic, don't breathe, and I say ball. Never the bullet, you prefer the wild style. Freestyle fellowship, pipper, never know what I could hit her. Like a nine, can fuck no joking, Jupiter, and I'm a vet. When a vet let me upset, a whole lot of crews on my back. When I say that you're whack, and I think I love you whack, in fact you're nasty, and all your styles are weak. Oh my mama, I'm a better rapper than you spin. You're going up in you, pin you when you free.
Well, due to the fact there's so many whack rappers out there, we decided on say this. Say what? Well, due to the fact there's so many whack rappers out there, I decided to say this. Say what? I try to protect my intellect, although my vision is a subject suspect for those that expect. So I must decool my coral eye to an oral neglect. Check. Manage the damage to fragments, don't refrigerate your rhyme styles, then add magnets. So choose a permanent payment engraving installment plan and some free coupons to shop when you can. And tricky analogies what I use to catch these fools who wanna yum it, bite it, excited and vomit. I told them it was too potent to be soaking and poking in a liquid-like substance. But they commence with no defense, so I pretend to act hesitant. Then at the end of his meal, I move in to make the kill. I arch my shadow over his shadow on the wall. Then I break him down in position sitting on a stool. To this type of abuse I got usage. To this type of abuse I got usage. To this type of abuse I got use. Boom, panic attack, boom, till I see you. Well, due to the fact that so many whack rappers out there, we decided on to say this. Well, due to the fact that so many whack rappers out there, I decided on to say this. Say what? Well, here's a wonderful style, exhibit a wild style. I pivot to eyebrows bow. Now, there's a limit, child. Hush with us, just dim it. And even the dance check. I can couple of reps in case of gimmick. Yeah. Took me to jail for still independent in notebook. Can you believe that? I have no money, but I have good style. Do you believe that? Or you been anything I'm saying, dude? Distract you getting sleepy. Perhaps you need a cup of coffee. That'll be 53 cents, please. I don't $1. 47 minutes to train, stranger. Out of your district, this track. I'm sorry, but we out of green and sugar and green boogers right now. Out of your district, large coffin to go. Fresh off the ground, you can eat a leftover soy or war. Your mother in hot pot. So what if she tells your father? There's so many white rappers out there, we decided on to say this. Say what? Well, due to the fact there's so many white rappers out there, I decided to say this. Say what? Crunch, crunch, crunch. Knew everybody launch, launch, launch. I knew everybody was getting bitten in a bit. Mike and this I ain't exhibited in a little me, but I'm a freestyle fellowship OG. Peep, game over, come up, keep rhyming, and I'm in line with 3. Could have been peace, some super up my brother ACALONE. Many people said he don't get me like I resemble Benji. And when I be in New York, I blow up in the Benji with Rangers doing way back then, no Denny's. When I would walk through this life, they tried to pay my pennies. See them up, crunch, they bite, tongue in cheek. You learn some money, you see money is street. Every time I speak, crunch, 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 crunch. I spike the mic like cyanide in a high school pump. Punch in, punch out, pinch, it's warm. Hoping I'm not concerned, term, critical, medical, radical, analytical, and a medical. Yarn, some crunch, crunch. Well, due to the fact there's so many whack rappers out there, we decided to say this. Well, due to the fact there's so many whack rappers out there, we decided to say this.
Kids ain't knowing L.
Never knew, man.
Know what I'm saying? We about to show them. Double lifestyle. Raw elements.
Regiment of raw elements.
Yo, I gotta show my versatility. Genesee double life, tribe with ill rhymes. A mind's killing me, the pain stops. Pat on heads just like raindrops. The same spot, same cops, same brothers and spray shots. These times are hard, in Sunset Park, they ain't no guard. Niggas get scarred and sprayed and played just like guitars.
We shine like stars.
My mind's cold like the polar.
But control of the mic is my planetary motivation.
With ill rhymes and beats, yo, I'm embracing.
Standing ovation.
When I bring forth my creation.
Of raw L, fill it in like filaments and get the gist. And this shit propels my wit to get loose and glide. I'm on a free Mamiya vibe. So all I'm seeing just died. Tried to understand it candy. Then straight away for visualizing the day. Thus decay, solemn dismay, display the scene. Particles of partially hearted peddlers rid of my mental stream. Seems to me my mind cloud is gray today. The rain is on its way. The king's reign begins now. Bow and kiss my hand. I plant this in your temple above that pimple you had since puberty. Ain't none of this shit new to me. El Ronnie, who is he? From that crew that ain't in KPB. Beats and rhymes complete. Beats, sauce created lyrical treats. Now eat up all the meat and meat Genesis.
Mental vision spark like ism, verbal exorcism, double life tribalism. My wisdom's my religion, and in my prison, my brains made of cells like a prison. Composition prevail. I make sales with mad commission. Fuck the politicking. Niggas on the quick to make $1 tip and talk about hollow tipping. I beat you Sunday style slipping. But the regiment of raw elements is a testament. This Brooklyn kid's blessing, ain't no question. Yo, investing.
Yo, I'm hardening the argument of all that shit deposited. Lyrical lozenges, fostering a monster blend of mental whims. L begins with a heck of impeccable twist, and that's a lyricist. It makes my eyes twitch, to which I stitch my niche in time to pitch my 2 cents worth. My crew dispersed to hurt, to dirt, and curse the persons on my nerves. My version's bona fide concrete, stone to roll to asphalt, sun-washed avenues to travel to and near you.
True, and now my mind is exposed, frozen in time and clothes where the music's composed. We live a double life, through the dreams I suppose. Put to death my force goals, and now my team is a rose.
With the time touch speaks, sublime minds peak. I thought I reached my apex, but age test and age less agenda make my splendor from the styles I craft. Path is mapped from the abstract to the cosmos, to artifacts to backpacks with head stack of unsung rhythms. I'm giving dig that, the jig's fat. Peeling your wig back with contact. When lips yap like that, you get trapped.
And what next, huh?
Let's fade to black.
Double life, the 2 sides, it's like a Gemini. We signify, come together like the king and I, on a wisdom vibe. But stay focused, keep my eyes on the prize. Ill rhymes, dollar signs, move the vine with wise mind.
Double life, there's 2 sides, it's like a Gemini. We signify, come together like the king and I, on the wisdom vibe. But stay focused, keep my eyes on the prize. Ill rhymes, dollar signs, move the vine with wise mind.
Through these strife times, too many brothers be making settlements, lacking elements, irrelevant rhymes, rebel shit. I know the truth hurts, but yo, I'm telling it. Record labels quick to buy your soul if you're selling it for real.
See, we the chosen few, exposing dopeness from my point of view. The expose will say the way it's ripped displayed to ancient root. Deep-seated from the tomb to build and craft the master plan. Raw elements, fan expands to withstand. Space and time combined, in an uphill climb to bind the spies and try to find a giant.
In alliance,
a broadening horizons, double life.
Enlightened minds. Got lines that I design, steady scripting rhymes, living through forbidden times. Stay on the search for my soul, just like a Buddha to avoid the prosecutor. Live large with my producer, fuck the mainstream. Commercial kids be having daydreams of living a life, but on the under double life, struck with vengeance. Oh, y'all niggas pay respect when we cast our sentence, what? Cause the sentence is cast, so all y'all face the double life. We have arrived on the underground, rockin' y'all. Rockin' right, rockin' out, rockin' out. Long shot, underdog, raw L fan. Raw elements, double life, versified, chosen agile,
First, we'll start here, then there. We'll hit you from every side.
road like some truckers rolling down I-5. 3 fools southbound on a Friday night. Hit our destination around 11 o'clock. Pop my collar, tie my shoes, adjust my wristwatch.
Product of info, R-M-A-C-I. On the chop consistently, like Magnum P.I. Just under the weather, I'm thrown at low degrees by turbines that run off of the water straight from the seaside.
Blessings raining from the heavens, it's Gnu singing in the rain. Ghetto deacon feeling change, been a long time coming, working like a dog in the sun. Finally it's shining on my ass. UPS now open a shot of fame in my glass.
Insanity plagues humanity. Can it be that we all malfunction, crash and burn, pop the canopy? If it runs in your family, understanding me makes you a fan of me.
Roller coaster, certified left coaster, closer to the edge of the Pacific Ocean than most. The host of a tour through the gold mines of the mind, intertwined in a colorful knot in a spot that's not so easy to find.
Oh, it's looking like a tightrope walk when I rock round the clock with sounds that sharp. Bloodhounds on the prowl like Sherlock Holmes with gardens. Got wardens constantly patrolling when we loading. These rhymes do your motor.
Hit me off with another type of rhyme style. I might get wild standing in a single file. You might get lost messing with the voodoo child. Empty pile, MC denial from the bay to the miracle mile.
A cool mother thunder child. Gifted, twisted with sick characteristics. Flipping the linguistic. You don't wanna see me go wild ballistic. Out now I shifted.
Exit the entrance if you're defenseless. I'm entered. The eccentric is apt like electrical wires through fences. The endless is possible through trigonometry, opticals, and opto-show. Colossal pros outdates the fossilized foes.
A walrus in a manger, people a stranger when they're new in town, fluent around, surround sound, beautiful lady, and she's all dressed in black. A pessimistic MC on a counterattack.
I'm back, no more exploring, nothing's fishy, just swimming upstream to my point of origin. I'm southbound, can't sleep sound on a cramped, smelly greyhound. Damn, I think I was gonna break my legs off. Gambled away my red money in Vegas.
the greater Los Angeles area, I wanna reach everywhere. For those that said I wouldn't, I wanna take it there. You only could be so much of a gangster, so much of a hustler. Eventually the game will get ya if you keep playing. See, sex, violence, and murder's been programmed for years. I heard it through the grapevine, they recycling it for my kids. And it always seems to be people that'll tell you can't do something, cause they too busy doing nothing. Pushing the limits, push your own buttons. Only can shoot so many people in a song or a scene, attempting to do the unheard, unseen, still fronting. No one thinks about creation, just consumption. No one thinks about creation, just
From
consumption.
the dot on the map, on the dot next to Mars, in the midst of these stars, we rooted down to earth. Concepts abound since birth, first steps articulate. Art is a great outlet, yet some are inept. Refuse to accept the depth of expansion, enhancing the appreciation of what the music's saying. Relaying thoughts like batons down the stretch for the goal. Might as well be led, use it to barter for bread. Instead we spread vast valuable info and never play the dormant informant. Music, I enjoy it and won't conform it. The talent is what I'm born with, that's why we get paid to perform it.
with work ethic, able to crush jewels, tested but some hate. Diamonds to plate, stressed to my nape with visions of lace. While they watch me through a tower, trying to claim parts of my dower. Coward MCs give no justice. When I hold the pen, it's just truth. No watered down, lukewarm poems, no clones with phones clamped to they lobes. I compose sonatas and vocalises from the eyes of a writer. I document the perils in spite of poverty. I make tapes and paintings and essays to sleep at night. Seems morality is shrinking and violence is peaking in most rhyme books, but my crew is positive charge. Large force encompassing a life. What did I say? What did I think? Did I act or speak on it for the most high? Or be a pawn for the most evil and be a sheep and make records for the detriment? No, I'm optimist. When the sun rises, the sun sets, encoded in alphabets to express. Seems the days is getting shorter and they screaming make money. My mind is getting deeper and I'm screaming one love to ears that's corrupt and deaf, to the whole manifest. But I got more breath to drop. The lessons I learned, to build it to burn, to the turn of the earth.
It's the rainy day hop and the summer night vibe. But next day, they make the things grow. First people still in there. Never forget the life and love we share. I get down and my being proves my words. It comes out of me and I am too buried in verse. And I am that too where it was in verse. And I thirst to burst outside that verse. For two makes so lovely one. Still my resume for one. Such a long one. It has my year for one begun. I can't act outside that one. And so the world goes again. I am love, life, I'm close again. Trying with my earthly friend. Peace what I comprehend. At least as I comprehend, yeah. Yo, I feel it coming again. I hope sing to make me sing again. Just the world sing again. I kinda know what it is again. The leaves the scenes dim again. But it's the love they bring again. Yo, I feel it coming again. I hope to make me sing again. I sing to make me sing again. I know, yeah. Just the world sing again. Adjust the world sing again. Adjust the world sing again. Adjust the world sing.
In the name of hip-hop, I stand stark, naked, digging through old records. I'm not a musician, so my voice screams in chords of A minor. I'm done fighting for the First Amendment, nobody's talking. In my dreams, I play with the sun. In my dreams, I and I are one. Where was I? Oh yes, the sun. It's blinking, which gets me to thinking what's beyond the horizon. And so I'm flying to find out firsthand. But what I see makes it hard for me to stand. Hold on, I can't speak about that. I got
gotta stay positive. I'm positive. The dirt under my fingernails didn't come from 40 acres. My family owns land, but it's not on paper. Meet your maker of poetry. Form lines of my history. This made in simile didn't use like or as, but I'll rip apart your belief system like I'm stepping on the back of my pants.
In my meat composition with a 1 minute and 33-second agreed length. Short bursts are my strength with concentrated word wrecking. The worst, Western rebel for reckoning, beckoning you closer for a view to a kill. Like drag congeal blood on a poster at the murder scene from the time that victim A tried to intervene, but got taken out before they could make their decision. A worthy addition to any welcoming party. I'm a great host, I'll turn you to toast. A gang of ghosts on the fresh coast. Orangutan like in the way that they mimic different mass media fast produce loose style gimmicks. This is what I ponder when my mind starts to wander. Not a diamond in the rough, but otherworldly material made of the wrong stuff in the mountainside, bluffed by some goblins that are tough.
An untold number slumber on what they miss, and equal numbers in the back not tripping on this. This is just a fact from an accidental lyricist in a genre with experimental differences.
Because my raps stay nice and edgy. I pledge the allegiance to all chromed out Chevys, Impalas, ghetto scholars of America. The republic that will tear and wear it you, stare at you, even swear at you. Cause the nation for which we stand, formatted by the patterns of mics, been blown up inside my hands. One nation under my groove. A shout out to all those that move invisibly when the Kraken move. Of peace, liberty, justice, daily. Trust me, all of them are shady. Ever been stabbed by a lady? Study Beijing, China, international business, my major. 3421 MLK, my minor. I talk to power. He told me he corrupts from within. For every nigga that was blown out, another one blows in. Flows intact, arrows under my hat. And barrels, I busted freestyle, called in pharaohs to give me that.
Every time I rhyme for y'all, I'm looking to prove a point.
Shut your mouth up and listen to a grown man speak.
Every time I rhyme for y'all, I'm looking to prove a point.
Push you talking, it's just your word that you eat. I woke up from a dream where everything was how I wanted. Everything held with passion, never flaunted. Undaunted, in this world haunted by evil. With one life, no sequel. The mic stand my steeple, my people perplexed. Greed, sex, their motives. I inhaled the hex. Took my first steps devoted. The weight of the world is on my shoulders. I hold it like a proud slave, so brave. No master can control it. Destiny, I molded. The host is make a move and mark a list. Slick like fat cats and bigger fish. A nigga with the pitch that you can't hit, so swing. My rhyme book gauges the look from crook to king. To bring fame with profane and profound, hard bound. Wound up nerves, relaxed and heard, vision blurred. I can still spot a serpent in the herd and strike him down. This rap, this makes my heart pound.
Every time I rhyme for y'all, I'm looking to prove a point.
Shut your mouth up and listen to a grown man speak.
Every time I rhyme for y'all, I'm looking to prove a point.
You talking like you hard, but you walking soft feet.
Abominable thrust into your abdominal cuts. Like beginners winning they first domino, I'm a subtle adrenaline rush. I crush dreams in a juxtaposed scenes that are ironic. My life follows with Gabeonomics. That's my Nigerian name mixed in with economics. Plus I serve a raps with gin and tonic until you left catatonic on Comet, Donna, Dancer, and Blitzer. All my life you feel my burning snowflakes dropping into your mix. I turn 666 into a winning lottery pick. Just by using a simple matrix, I learned the birth of arithmetic. See, sticks and stones may break your bones, but Cyrus, able one to crack and always on the microphone.
We gon' do this like you want it. You expect able to flaunt it, so watch it dangle. Listening from every angle, living the dream of a star-spangled nigga. Tangled in the web of the grave digger. With some figure below the limelight, you can live a life of rhyme tight. Get your pay in a hurry. Be the next Too Short or maybe Keith Murray. Drape yourself in gold and keep your lay days coat furry. Or so it seems.
and so it begins to scheme. I guess in essence we all fiends, we all wanna have things that gleam. Finance is tangible at last. Hope it's similar to dope smoke because it burns too fast.
Every time I rhyme for y'all, I'm looking to prove a point.
Every time I rhyme, every time I rhyme,
every time I rhyme for y'all, I'm looking to prove a point.
What's up, Cell Dogs?
CPD, that's Chris, check, mic check, out, for 9-7.
I'm trying to eliminate fools who choose to be Mr. Boo-Boo on this microphone. And it's not an easy task, cause imposters wear the mask. In fact, they try to pass as the truest MCs in this world. But ooh, girl, let me tell you what happened. What? That up with the Herc, into the game of rap. And he gon' be unmasking the glamorous fashion, whippersnapper rapping, fake gangsta lifestyle, having dramatic acting. And who grabbed this mic for batches and figures? A rig up this must be, cause styles be pussy like kid. And it's time for me to ditch the industry of dusty MCs who can't take a hint, cause they keep hollering about fifth clips and how they gun clips and how they run but they're being pimped by Mitch the corporate stiff in his A&R sidekick. All they said was sinus, and now you're in faultier positions than Heimlich. You should have been the underground artist, cause we the hardest with a bird's eye view of your crew. Just waiting for your sunny horizon to darken, then we embarking on you. Vulture style when I approach your style with cannibalistic linguistics, or better yet cannabis lyrics. Cause I lace my ebonics with THC from the bomb, it's chronic. Pack a bowl of my sonnets and you'll see the reality. Is that you don't wanna battle me? I'm never coming up. As long as I live, I'm gonna stay underground for real. I'm never coming up. As long as I live, I'm gonna stay underground for real. Now it's been assumed that radio play means you're A-OK in this wide world of rap. But that's not exact, cause there's a lot of dipsticks ashore, port low and they flow and need to go back to Jiffy Lube and get they oil and they filter change. You still got a lot of miles to go. Off up in this hip-hop game, and that's a 2-minute warning. You whack guys will still be losing. I'm diffusing any type of tactic you construct to interact with my flow pattern. I got Sick and Ho and Saturn, so what you your lawyer babbling? A corporate merger, I'm talking about a takeover. Rearranging hip-hop when I give you all a makeover. Like Oprah, my style's a little bit doper than a kid with a record deal. Fake video got him looking like he struck oil instead of steel, but still I don't trip. Underground I chill like a pimp with 3,000 students, got them all on hold with a poly grip. Man, this ain't polygram. We walk the streets in search of people who got enough sense to buy underground ish, and it's an equal transaction. For cosmetic MCs, I utilize the subtraction. Button on my calculator, microphone tabulator. What? You thought you was gonna win at first, but now you experiencing thirst and your heart's about to burst. Well, you should've got you some underground game first from us. Who is us? What? Fundamentals, cytoplasms, Burnt Bat, y'all, Mystic Journeyman, Boss Swan, them, Mercin Aesop, Mike Tino, Cool Tempo, the Grouches, folks. I got style, y'all, so feel my outro. I'm never coming up. As long as I live, I'm gonna stay underground for real. I'm never coming up. As long as I live, I'm gonna stay underground for real. Oops, oops. I'm never coming up. I'm never coming up. I'm never coming up. As long as I live, I'm gonna stay underground for real. I'm never coming up. I'm never coming up.
Shrouded by the same cow worn by the Dodgers. Yeah. I be up in what's happening like Roger, Dwayne, and rerun. Sliding free long after the set done begun. Hella fools front like they know me from the next face of the club. House music subs all around me while I slow for females to plug. Hey, baby. Get connected. It'll be electrifying when you're lying on your back with my face between your thighs and my hands on your tits. I'm the man up in this. Take a look around the club and from where I stand it's the shit. I'm down to hang till 6 cause I just woke up at 5 o'clock. So I'm wide awake and live to rock the mic with high fiber optic transmission. Sick man, listen. Just wait till Jesse throws on some down-tempo hip-hop. But for now I'm vibing off Javon and Brian Gar. Snag a juice to the bar, then post up like a shining star. Riding hard. What that night like? I be doing it nightly, 5 to 5. Nightly, slightly, unsightly, tightly, with the homies up lightly, up tightly. I did lightly, do the spot like politely. Nightly, slightly, unsightly, tightly, with the homies up rightly, up tightly. I did lightly, do the spot like politely.
Some say his spirit still haunts the vicinity. He was a most unusual man. To see him, one might well mistake him for some scarecrow. He was tall and lanky. Altogether, he was such a sight, seldom to be seen in broad daylight.
What y'all know about crime? My easy living is the envy of every John Doe, Sam civilian, and normal everyday Patty and Pete. I lounge at the tilt all day, making beats, touching knobs, buttons, and keys. I'm a star, fool. When night falls and the moon come out, I do too. Throwing jibs at shinies, chicken heads, hoochies, and pigeons. Dancing at the club, bridging science and religion. Here's something to believe in. Through the crowd weaving, even not lopsided. Got sighted by the homie who slapped my hand and said, "What's up?" I'm like, these lines holds down, butts up in the darkness somewhere. Sparks split some hair as niggas start tripping over some bitch doused in air. I'll never let a hoe be the reason I lose my life, but I'll die from my mom, my sister, or my wife to be. I'm in shades and it's all fine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Let me get at this dance floor. This track is hella wicked. Play that beat, kick it.
Here was a perfect field for his endeavors. Now, indeed, would he put his best foot forward. For beyond all his other talents, the schoolmaster prided himself upon his dancing. Here was a flawless picture of ease and grace. There was no doubt that Ichabod was the man of the hour.
Nightly, slightly, unsightly, tightly, with the homies up right, up tightly. I did lightly, do the spot by the lightly. Nightly, slightly, unsightly, tightly, with the homies up rightly, up tightly. I did lightly, do the spot by the lightly. Nightly, slightly, unsightly, tightly, with the homies up rightly, up tightly.
You see what I'm saying? We like hoes, you know, decked out in the finest feathered gear. You see what I'm saying? Not to mention this right here, Playboy. I got the alligator skin, isotonic gloves. You see what I'm saying, Playboy? Rockin' beautiful, baby. Rockin' beautiful, baby. It might be raining outside, but it's always sunshine when I'm in the place to be. You see.
Recognize game before you die while you're rolling in your eyes. Pump this while you get high. Big grease smokes blowing out 6x9s. Read closely in between the lines of my slightly green and tightly buttered rhymes. I smoke it bag after bag of green grass. Quick to empty out a pack of zigzags, and I only smoking free weed. I clocks cash. See, girls always ask me for dimes, but I just tell them I only sacked up dubs this time, man. Yeah, one time be chasing me down, but already this month I done sold 3 pounds, no half the whole. Go sack for sack, clocking chips like that. With one hand on my strap, I can sell you some green or some bomb-ass brown, but whatever you need, I got the fattest sacks of brown.
I got that sex if you wanna buzz a little bit. Oh yeah, stick to zigzags, pull up some blood and take a little hit.
The green's always on check. I never half step, all day I check. Smoke my last one to the next. Stay posted up on the west side. Get you high, selling 3.5 grams all day for 55. A dime, it's all you need. But smoking my weed, you can grow a whole pound off of just one seed.
brothers, zags of blunt haters. You just can't with the mother nature. A couple of fools in the industry already know, like Mark Spark, Plug 3 from De La Soul, J. Rue the Damage, and even said Green, you got bomb and dope. You better ask somebody, cause you just don't know. And oh yeah, PMD before his Unity show. So hit me up for a dub in the club or in the studio. Cause if you want green or some bomb brown, whatever you need, I got the fattest sax around.
I got that sex if you wanna buzz a little bit.
Inflation don't stop, neither do the cops. That's why I got to be cop, just to stay on top. I lit up a blunt in my coupe, bumping pistol whip pump. On my way to Venice Beach, cause I got sacks to dump. I know everybody been selling chronic for days. It's flagging me down, just blowing up my page. Trying to take me home and open up their legs. It took some time, but I got a lay sewn up. It only takes 15 minutes to sack it sewn up. I pass so much weed around. The fools be laid out and passed out on the ground. I can hook you up a green or some bomb ass brown. Whatever you need, I got the fattest sax around. Cali, the East Coast, is sewn up. And even down south, they got cotton back.
I got that sex if you wanna buzz a little bit.
Fat sax.
Fill up some blood and take a little hit. I got that sex if you wanna buzz a little bit. Fill up some blood and take a little hit.
And another flip, and another flip. Drink a fifth, and another fifth, and another fifth. And another flip, and another flip. Drink a fifth, and another fifth, and another flip.
This is the beer, uncut dope. Gotta stay afloat. I wanna float a note through the thickest smoke, cause the nigga choke. Smoke, provoke, rain movie, this ain't the same music played every day on the radio. AM, an FM, but the MF took more turns than 10 next. Who battle, I reckon index, I'm taking in breath in half. I'm making a set, leaving breaking a sweat. Who words, I'm waking the west. You nerds, I'm making you rest, I'm just creating the best hip-hop environment for early retirement. For dissing me, this bad consequences like a hoe when she fire a pimp. All by the pimp slap with a little baby powder every day. Gotta slay how when you playing with the power every day, cause a dollar can't stay for an hour. On crate, I devour. Hour to hour, coast to coast. I got the most cold mofo. Recognize those, second the pro, if you reckon a roll. Automatic classic, can be seen to a telescope. Still get the genital, running from the federal. Who got let them know? Who got a better flow? Fiend for the mic, I'm an irritant, never innocent when I'm searching on the internet. These kids got jokes trying to diss my flow. You just got dope, but I'm in event. So I'm keeping out the party, everybody gotta be involved. Play, gotta see them all styles, gotta free them all around. Producer, manager, performer, lawyer, we ain't being all. So give me a call for the battle or the ball. I'ma blow the mic right off the stand. Do what I do, you can't chant. Hip-hop brand, hip-hop brand. Everybody bite, hip-hop brand. Everybody like hip-hop brand. Step from the battle mic, step to the battle site. You sounding like hip-hop brand. Everybody bite, hip-hop brand. Everybody like hip-hop brand. Step from the panel mic, step to the battle site. You sounding like hip-hop brand. Everybody bite, hip-hop brand. Everybody like hip-hop brand. Step from the panel mic, step to the battle site. You sounding like hip-hop brand. Everybody bite, hip-hop brand. Everybody like hip-hop brand.
First to the front line, and if I run around, cause I'm a master, I'm the mind. Just give me the beat, give me the beat. Press record, stay the fuck on the way for me. I'm in a special place. You can tell by the look of my face. I buzzed up like I'm ready to race. You got a gun in your waist, still took a bullet through the heart. That's what I call irony. Me and my folks stay fiery. When we smoking on fire weed. That's the life that I lead. We the bomb like hydrogen. High school like nitrogen. Take a flight in the wind, on the wings of my balance. We about to bend the universe like a balance. Up another at a hat. You don't even have a chance. Other people gonna chat hip hop, man. I'm talking about hip hop, yeah. Change the world. Make these girls start acting like women. If one can make a baby, then you wouldn't need a man. If it is the thing, why do we need a plan? When to deck finish. Every other MC in the top of goes live. Documented when I'm in it. Recommended I'm the minute when I come up with the jobs. We break down those like the battle line. Break it down, throw it when I'm battling plan. I got a gap hand, so my automatic tongue. I bite it like a bullet to get the job done. Hip hop clan, hip hop clan, hip hop clan, hip hop clan. Everybody bite, hip hop clan. Everybody like hip hop clan. Step from the battle mic, step to the battle site. You sounding like hip hop clan. Everybody bite, hip hop clan. Everybody like hip hop clan. Step from the panel mic, step to the battle site. You sounding like hip hop clan. Everybody bite, hip hop clan. Everybody like hip hop clan. Step from the panel mic, step to the battle site. You sounding like hip hop clan. Everybody bite, hip hop clan. Everybody like hip hop clan. Hip hop clan.
the nations of the world. Brought to you by...
It's way too fly, like the ecliptic is fun to see. Remind me of Hey You Guys, the Electric Company. Big Little Side ID, Willoughby, and silly me villainy in this ill-built soliloquy. Came through to do the through the tool, to the groove and confuse your crew like Rubik's Cube. The metal mask, face mangled, purple cape, found a way to smash the triangle through the circle shape. Faster than a team of apes, microphone bandit. Taller than the solar system, 9 known planet. Enough to leave your mind blown, ain't it? Keep an open mind, don't take things for granted. Damn it, MCs seem to be slushed out. They must be still got the wool over their eyes like mush mouth. It's like a gold rush in the south for the truth, beyond shadow of a doubt. Cut it out.
Hey yo, who's happy? I'm about to get real ill and still kill 2 birds with 1 sub rock when my pen spill. Still cool and chillin', making papers, acting stupid, running cases, acting like Fizz, giving skis to the vapors. Now can I remember, or was I really dead bent when this chick tried to get me for all my shillings and pence? Oh yeah, that makes me think of Sly when he was alive, the first cat that took me to the country and before he moved to N.W.A. And I was a little guy hanging around older cats and fat dookie rolls and fly Gucci hats. Walking around with black shoe polish, writing my name on the wall, my theme through life, slick break, lick the ball. And here I am with Doomale, the silly cycle, social single, no more, no less, unless I say it's speculate, dance wigs out, and gets jiggy, bling, platinum, and swigged out. My old granddad, who me? Oh yeah, I'm bugging. Sorta like when my daughter's mother told me she had a bun in the oven. Hey yo, don't even try to mess with me to the exit. Messing around on the mic, I leave the rhyme pregnant.
Whenever we picking up mics, it's like. Whenever we blowing up shows, it's like. Whenever we taking control of our destiny, taking hip hop to next degree. Whenever we picking up mics, it's like. Whenever we blowing up shows, it's like. Whenever we taking control of our destiny, taking hip hop to next degree.
Holy smokes, you don't wanna mess with these MCs, cause we've been rhyming like ever since we had. But each of us has been a 10-year span now. Even back then, I knew one day we'll lay this jam down. Smoother version of returning to boom bap. MF to the science, consider yourself doomed black. Packing mics like phone piece, styles stay fat like obese, whether written or off the dome piece. Carbon copy MCs getting real sloppy, y'all. Won't even waste my time going back and forth like volleyball. Riding tracks like trolley cars. The last thing on my mind is selling my soul, becoming a shiny star. Can't even consider it a real type cat. I let a brother know if I ain't feeling it. Not even a little bit. Half these cats trying to pass ignorance for heaven's sakes. But we give them no pity, y'all. Science of life, MF doomed down to the titty ball. But what you say? I said we give them no pity, y'all. Science to the MF on down to the titty ball.
The supersonic ex-villain, 6 million bionic. Twisted Smirnoff ice, sipping the liquid tonic. Full of bubonic tag, the manhunt, circle dot. Now you gotta review my microphonics. Do the economics, 4 wins in golf, and stand off. Burning tags with Ken Frost. The man's lost without a mic pop or stop a handoff. We ran raw over tracks and banned all rappers that's whack. Scoop the side and loop the drum track. Yo, we live with direct, transmitting text. Yo, the pro prospect. BX and Birdfest made it first correct and transmitting. Threaten your sound set system profound, glisten like the sun solar. Joints are soft like Mozart. Performing arts direct, the moves like the Marta connector. Reflection rays like the 9-ether combined piece. Complete vision, medicate, conniption off the rhythm. A wisdom, permission, admission, cop the LP, listen. 4 wins to all night living. A broad fight kicking, drum hits, spits to my lung rips. Chest expands, thunderous. We running red like stoplights all night.
That's not normal. I know normal.
Sun bangs, nights of my dreams, taking it easy, sitting on the smoke of the green grass. Conversation slow like molasses. No need to talk too fast, kids. I see 2 kids shaping and building sandcastles in the park for the grass, for the Mentos. As I nibble on a nice piece of chocolate. Look here, picnic, her lady was in the basket, pussy cat, hit it. I love this chick, don't wanna get it on, what's wrong? Try to keep a clean rep. I never understood the flavor of a lie. If you wanna get with me, sweethearted lady, don't be silly, there be no time for the sun shining. I say no spending of money, if no going all the way. All the while, loving May, ain't going down in my neighborhood, you understand? Volume understood, when his mama taught him better than writing a pasta letter. Go figure, back to my building, hopefully the toes up on the ceiling. As the sun is next to your chin, beaming, baked by the sun. As the sun is next to your chin, beaming. Sunday noonish, let's roll a little ride. All up in the sunshine, around the way. Torch this hot tag. Yes, I ride every day. It's so sunny. It's cloudy. If I hold my breath, I might make in the hyping sun. Would you hold your breath, baby, baby? Let's kill this all like swift. Love be ripe in the brightened sun. Sun, nice on my day. Baby, your brain's been baked by the sun. Sun, nice on my day. Baby, your brain's baked by the sun. Sun, nice to your chin. Baby, baked by the sun. Sun, nice to your chin. Baby, now she hacks in the sack. With her sheets pulled back, she like that glide on my ride with my long rack. Fingernails to the skin. Popping in, fingernails left impressions of sin. Never be a better way to spend a holiday in a land of LA where the pimps and the players play. But I ain't even down with the gangsta Mac today, but it's too hot because I'm horny. Listen when I say this girl is dope, folks, and I hope she's forever strong. Life in the sun, life in the sun. Hot bowl of sweat running from my neck. I wish she'd catch it. She caught it, slumped it up with a spoon. Lovely, then she licked me from head to toe. I love this lady, crazy that freaking, and she wants my baby inside. I love this woman. What I mean is a freaking man, but what I need is a woman for my head. Be that woman for my head. Sun, nice on my day. Baby, your brain's been baked by the sun. Sun, nice on my day. Baby, your brain's baked by the sun. Sun, nice on my day. Baby, baked by the sun. Sun, nice on my day. Baby, what I feel is a freaking bed. What I feel is a freaking bed. What I need is a woman for my head. Sun, beaming,
lungs like a rasta, lungs like a rasta. I got lungs like a rasta, lungs like a rasta, like a rasta. I got lungs like a rasta. The high is gone, but the residue stays. I got it zipping on the road, motherfuckers. We say I'm sounding funny and dressing bummy and, but we still smoking Colombian. Let this shit play, let this shit play. This is for those punk MCs caught up in the crossfire of the barbed wire. Big time respect received, no less than 10 G's of mic check plus. We got the OZs on deck, microphone gangsta, not baloney. That's why suckers be coughing up blood when they run up on me. Niggas is putting the gang on it. Got a hold of a dope track and let a fine bitch sing on it.
I smoke green with the homeboy green. When I get the munchies, I rush greens. Chip me up my green. Don't stop the bustin'. I start bustin' open fat sacks of the choke hold. Hold your breath, roll on the deck. When I use my left, no time left. Mental power shower, 4 hours on the clock. You don't wanna see me get rhymes off like rocks. Handle mine like a hitman, but don't worry. Money flows hard, flurries, no worry.
Like a rasta, like a rasta. I got lungs like a rasta, lungs like a rasta, like a rasta. I got lungs like a rasta.
The high is gone, but the residue stays. I got it zipping on the road to James. Had to make sure that it was clear like water. What up, what you gotta? Thought that I forgot about you. You a loon in my loop, I get loose like homies breaking out for a tooth in the sucker's mouth. Wear him out, how I wear out my hoop kicks. Blues is grip, but I never slip. I'm like the old elementary school rough concrete. Competition coming with speed. You thought the mic was mine, but I cheated. Ganked it, big it, you know a nigga racked the track, so keep running. In the cold file cabinet, he kept coming. Marksman, leave your mark, I left your mark. I don't have to look up to cook up, I just kick up. No, I got the hook up, my nigga, you just speak up. But if you get caught with it, don't say I did it. Hit it, then pass it back, cause I'ma hit it. Drastic, use some plastic to make the ocean stop moving. We coming in to make the cash flow freeze. My homie cash needs, I guess I'm catching Z's. These sacks and beans only sold to the G's.
Some people love me, but a gang of people hate me. That's why I'm walking around with my gun off safety. Niggas and bitches killing theyself and they wildin', walking through this asylum. LA ain't no fantasy island. I'm sick, got a bone to pick. Niggas be talking the gang of shit, but they ain't backing it. I choke them to death, hijacking them for they last breath. They fist fight over what I write late at night, cause I keep parties airtight. I write a rhyme from crossing to Oklahoma, blacked out into a coma. Woke up when I smell pleasant aromas. I got lungs like a Rasta, lungs like a Rasta. I got lungs like a Rasta, lungs like a Rasta, like a Rasta. I got lungs like a Rasta.
The high is gone, but the residue stays. I got it sipping on the road 2J.
Right, nigga. You don't know shit about this type shit live. From the west side, nigga, Los Angeles, them niggas window.
First brigade, militants and hip hop.
Rock goes out to
Interstellar invader. Interstellar invader.
Pissing on my steps, sitting on the back porch, listening to the breath blow by. Gritty, small, clogging my windpipes. Can't speak, smoking because there's nothing to eat. At least I have my sanity, not very healthy. Pelted by the notion that lifting weights would be wise. Between cigarettes and weed, there would have to be a compromise. And I'm not up for compromising when I'm exercising lyrics. Mirror images of us all in different ancestry. Gillespie type patterns get dizzy like epileptic seizures. Skeptics need evidence from my net of info that I'm no bimbo when I let go of my inside teleport window. Skinny dipping in space, pinto crap with a side rap to avoid when the stakes raise. The lakes are praised in the days of summer on Mars. I'm further away from planet Earth than you think. Stop for a drink on Pluto, take a trip to Venus for a judo lesson from the meanest martial specialist in the nebulous. All legible subjects for you to look over. Just tell me what you think. I'm the interstellar invader. I see my weaknesses in bleak experience, changing consciousness when omnipotent omens roaming. Who am I? I'm Gandalf, holding the staff lightly. Swollen math ignites me as I make my way through the galaxy. Interstellar invader. Make my way through the galaxy. There's phallic symbols, Jack be nimble, be quick about the gamble. And the preamble to the steps of fortune are traps to test devotion. Contemporary demolition of the art form as we know it happens. Every second it's used as a weapon when out of pocket steps in. You see, out of pocket is a term that squirms its way into the clubs. Worms its way on stage, confirms its pay through stacking ducats. No matter the function's budget, they pudgy the fat man their way to the front to get their grip of the fame and grunt like a pork when poked. Another way to evoke violence. I'm a silent whisper of creation. Interstellar invasion. I see my weaknesses in bleak experience. When I change consciousness, watch all the omens and see through slogans like a Hogan's hero. Dysfunctional army units have each other's back the most. When zero's the latitude and your feet are close to the ground, you find it pleasant. Even on peasant status, my present status is similar. My brain is working on overtime, trying to get me to deliver. Eyes are closed, the black hole grows, showing my life demonstrated before I go on a journey, turning endlessly in the burning flame, manifesting my destiny universally for the sole claim of me and my family. The interstellar invader, universal anatomy. Interstellar invader. Interstellar invader. I see my weakness in bleak experience, changing consciousness, omnipotent omen roaming. Who am I? I'm Gandalf holding the staff lightly. Swollen math ignites me as I make my way through the galaxy. I'm off. See you later. We'll meet up in the air.
Celebrate style and the individualism of man. I invoke the spiritual prism of all people across the land. I Galilee taxi through the galaxy with legends of lyrics heard. Give me a place to stand with a lever long enough and I will move slow.
words across the land. The pawn has now closed in on the night, and your bishop is soon coming to an end. You've been checked, and I've checkmated you again. I once heard that sleep was a distant cousin of death, so I must keep on moving with every little last breath. My words are my shield, ultimately my power source, and nothing can ever stop me. You're my Trojan horse.
I suppose while enchantment limits minds diminish the earth. Plain existence, follow me, sentence, structure, fine art. Enclose his majesty, step into the summit. My point has registered 1,997 legends. The earth, years, the present, past, beyond the heavens. The meaning of the caliber MCs who rock well, telling intelligence while we skip the hate, bailing off into the sunset to test coherentness. Becoming hella fresh while the rest seem effortless. Attempts of matching this, no wish, no storm, no war, no spell. Magical times without a hell, enhancing the bliss that you hear while you're peeping this in fear. Magical times, we moving on, enchantment of musical minds. We be the strong, lasting, everlasting. Magical times, we moving on, enchantment of musical minds. We be the strong, lasting, everlasting.
Tell me, can you feel the magic? We have it bottled and stored, moving forward with our swords made of tongue all aboard. Time to hear the oceans roar. Collect the potion for the sky through which we soar. Has no walls, no boundaries, we fall through the atmosphere freely. See me with the tape in hand, made from nothing really. But it includes my soul and my whole take on life. You can bob your head and make the magic shine bright. You don't need x-ray vision or superpower for it to be. The initial fee is 7, but after that it's free. It's like a tree and I go deeper than what you see on the surface. Service and all, relax, quit feeling nervous. Stand up tall, face the music, take advantage, go ahead, use it. Confuse it with the rest and I failed or else you're stupid. I have trooped with many groups through this land of the enchanted, waiting for my turn to have my wishes granted.
Magical times, we moving on, enchantment of musical minds. We be the strong, lasting, everlasting. Magical times, we moving on, enchantment of musical minds. We be the strong, lasting, everlasting. At the beginning of this weakness was the foolish and the ultimate hope lost. Wanting to turn iron into gold, the world off of insane access to rotate throughout the gate, causing ripples in time, in distortion of space-time continuum. I'm doing something awful with Herc, so prepare for a work of a king. Minus perk, I'm a jerk. Your forethought to it, too upset to just rest upon a pillow of death and just rest. Magical times, we moving on, enchantment of musical minds. We be the strong, lasting, everlasting.
Eclipse, 427 beats plus magical speech. I hope you reach the top. Immerse, you better not stop. Mystical freestyles, man, everyone drops. Watch, side OP, cast some spells lyrically. Big shots, it appears to me you have the magic. Arata and Aesop, yeah, they have it. Eli, making fools' careers look tragic. Gonna bag it up and take it home. We got that shit sewn, fit form to my palm. So everyone just sit calm, and it'll be over in a few. Mystic journeyman, that's family. Thought you knew. We all magic. Brad, Jeff, Leslie, and my mama. We all magic. Even Bizarro's magic. Yeah.
Magical times, we moving on, enchantment of musical minds. We be the the strong lasting, everlasting, lasting. Magical times we moving on, enchantment of musical minds we be the strong lasting, everlasting, lasting, lasting. Magical times we moving on, enchantment of musical minds we be the strong lasting, lasting, everlasting, lasting, lasting. Magical times we moving on, enchantment of musical minds we be the strong lasting, lasting, everlasting, lasting, strong lasting, everlasting, everlasting, lasting, everlasting. Magical times we moving on, enchantment of musical minds we be the strong
I rock the mic like it's my last chance to breathe. Display a level of skill you can only hope to achieve within this lifetime, and I write rhymes that'll make marks. Shut the fuck up when I recite minds. Place syllables on snares like mine, so I'm guaranteed to blow up when I touch down on tracks. Watch a whole crew collapse like households that I introduced to crack. Whack motherfuckers thinking it's your time to shine. Like Luster, Blockbuster, B-Boys with Crush Groove in Beach Street. Now I think it's safe to drop styles on beat. I make them all retreat like back-to-back Halloweens. Destroy the following. Believing raps to spawn for spectators. How the fuck you supposed to blow up? Living legends got the detonator. For all these bitch-ass record haters, so-called entertainers, just rappers online. Nigga, this mid-city on mine. From the town we're banging his life. Fuck around, get your ass gangster for the mic. Like for the record, there's too many niggas grabbing mics. For the record, none of them is coming this tight. Hey, for the record, 427 did the track. Hey, for the record, the living legends always got my back. Hey, for the record, you want it, go out and get that shit. And for the record, my crew had a show, we ripped that shit. Hey, for the record, whenever this shit drops. Hey, for the record, just because you in the club, you ain't hip-hop. I hit the spot, giving up that index finger and thumb to let you know where I'm coming from. Living legends, bitch, don't act dumb. To some who wanna denounce the name, some nerd-ass niggas without an ounce of game. Tape sounds the same as the rest of them. Merce ends the careers of the best of them. I mean, this nigga starts battles in empty rooms, and after I consume my shadow, I'ma travel to your homestead, blow you out in front of your own heads. Birds fly off the dome like lead in gunfights. Fuck everything you done with your whole life. After battling me, you only remember this one night. Play it over and over in your mind like Bill Murray in a hurry to escape. But just to fuck with your head, I'll put this shit to tape. Not just for you, but for every MC. So you can peep where you at and see where you need to be. Proceed with me through them underground catacombs where the living legends roam, perfecting new techniques to speak on phones top micro. Thinking you building a reputation, just perpetuating the cycle of all and falling to the slang. Fuck with me, take a bite out of self-destruction like we're all in the same gang. Y'all niggas can't hang. For the record, you a bitch, we gon' treat you like a bitch. Hey, for the record, pick a style, don't ever switch. And for the record, that whole tape you gave me was weak. And for the record, next time you see me, don't even speak. And for the record, it's always freestyle, never written. And for the record, and for the record, this is only the beginning. And for the record, the legendary saga is never ending. I'm from a crew of the most hated, underrated MCs on the planet. Yes, I cram to understand it and hopefully shed light in a time when niggas is hoping on open mics. Instead of what they write, I compose prose to leave foes froze like Bobby Drake. Go below zero with the flow and never break. Ever make a man come to tears after ripping his ass in front of his peers? That's the shit I live for, and that's why you live in fear of the man known only as Merce, making you recognize and submit after only one verse. Wake Up Show wouldn't play it even without the curse. You gotta kiss they ass first, but I bet they stop all that politicking after they get their ass kicked by Merce. My aim was never to play games on some Parker Brothers shit. I've been on some dark and other shit for a while now. The style now seems to be independent and well connected. Fuck that, my family stay independent and well respected. This is directed to every nigga coming up show. When the cash gets collected, you can pick up this record wherever good music and true skill are still accepted. Check it.
Hey, Merce, hey, remember me, man? Hey, you tore my ass up in front of the club last week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check it out. You're the greatest. You're the dopest freestyle I've ever met. Hey, can we do it again? Hey, check it out. Let's battle again, man. My friends, they